shot, 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 shot. I'm shot in your face. I'm shot in your face. It's my shot in your face. It's my shot in your face. Hey, that's the new theme song. Is it better than the last one? What do you guys think? Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for joining me on the live show. Today is November 28th, 2020, everyone's favorite year, and it is a Saturday afternoon, and I'd like to thank you guys for joining me today on the live stream. It's been a little while since I've done a live stream. A couple of things that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the Dork Room. We're going to look at different parts of the Dork Room. We're going to discuss me displaying some figures. You're probably going to get some sweet ass shots of yours truly while I'm setting them up over there. I know. Don't thank me now. Thank me later. I'm sure you're going to love it. And we're also going to unbox some brand new Marvel Legends right over here. So I am stoked for that. So another big reminder for you guys is that tomorrow I will have the Marvel Legends Evolution Wolverine Part 2 going up live tomorrow. And that's one reason why we're doing a live show today, because it's just a lot of work getting that together, and I didn't have enough time to make a separate video for today. Spent most of my day working on this Evolution video, which, Glenn Webb made his videos, and I have to make my videos, but when I do these, I study Glenn Webb's videos. Like, I go back and watch what he said and how he did things, and I take notes, of what I think I can do and things that I think I should not do, because I don't want to hit it too close to exactly what he's done in some ways. So it's kind of a trip to do these kinds of videos. It's very sad for me to do them every time. Well, this will be the second time, but it's gonna be dope, and I'm liking it so far already. Just as a Marvel Legends collector, I'm already liking the video because it's talking about Marvel Legends, man. I love talking about Marvel Legends. So I'm stoked for that video going up tomorrow. It should be about a half hour long. So make sure that you have some food and you're in a nice chill spot and you get some time to, I don't know, maybe transform a figure or something while you're watching the video or doing something. But so that's what's going on. I'm not trying to be too loud and over boisterous at the moment, just because in the room next door is my youngest daughter, Mila Miss Prime. We should have named her Milatron and the other one Emma Miss Prime, because oh man, if there was a Megatron of the household, it would be that one for sure. Oh, dude, the crying is like constantly, but she's so cute, and it's so funny how much she looks like me, but doesn't at the same time. See, my youngest daughter has my hair color and my skin complexion, but my oldest has my wife's skin complexion and my wife's hair, but my oldest has my facial features more, and my youngest daughter has more of my wife's facial features. So it's like the faces are basically switched. Kind of. That's basically it. The faces are switched. All right, man. So let me take a look at some of the things people are saying over here. I'm sure it's all lovely stuff. Diego says much love back right at you, man. And I'm drinking a little bit of Coke Zero just to keep the energy levels at a optimum level for a live stream. Yeah, Glenn's reviews were hilarious. Thanos says, what are your thoughts on the new McFarlane? The new McFarlane? What is this? What are you talking about, Thanos? I do not. Are you just talking about the new McFarlane stuff in general? Because there's just so much new stuff coming out there that it's just insane. It's just a ridiculous amount of figures that it's just kind of, hey, Transformers Nut, thank you so much for the extra bonus. Really appreciate it. I'm ready for Target to release Rogue. I know, mine too. By the way, my closest Target, the Saramonte Target, is crooked as hell, man.
I can't remember the name of the guy who runs the toy department over there, but he always holds them back. He never lets anything out like before the street dates or whatever, and then like the day of the street dates, like they're gone in the morning, like every time. And I've been there with other dudes in the morning with our cell phones looking at our different, locators and everything on our sites and saying like it's supposed to have 12 and it says 12, and then like instantly they're all gone. So it's like asshole. So that sucks. So there's another one that's going to I'm going to go to the other one hopefully later today, maybe tonight at some point, and check it out. But yeah, I can't wait for Target to get the new figures out, because I don't have Rogue, Gambit, or Cyborg Spider-Man. So I need to get those 3 figures. I don't have those 3. So I'm going to hopefully pick them up. Hopefully they'll have the green, what's it called? The Spartan. I can't remember the Halo figure though. Grandmaster Chief. I think that's Grandmaster Chief. I'm looking for that one too. Johnny Burkle has one set aside for me, but I wanted to make like one last hunt to avoid paying, extra for shipping and stuff. And then if not, then I'll just buy it off of him. Brandy says he steals the figures at night. It may be at night because I do notice the numbers switch before closing. So that's super frustrating, especially like when there's other Targets in my area that will bring the figures out and everything. And just the way the guy is talking and everything, it's like he just seems like I don't trust him or something. It's like full of it to me. You know what I mean? So hey, Billy Moon. Hey, we got the Saturday live show going, bro. Thank you for dropping $5. Cyborg Spider-Man isn't street dated, so you could get it now. Oh, awesome. See, I had looked up the DPCI for the Rogue. So that's the one I actually inquired about. And the guy said, oh, they're not here. It was a different guy. It wasn't like the main guy. It wasn't the Latino guy is the guy who I think is shady as hell. This was a black dude who helped me last time, and he seemed like he genuinely looked for them and couldn't find them, or he could just be taking notes from the Latino guy over there who I think is shady as hell about the figures. But how much was that Galactus? That one right there? This one I bought at San Diego Comic-Con. So I think it was like, was it like $60 to $80? Or was it $100? Who remembers how much those San Diego Comic-Con exclusives over here were at the time of release? But I remember I did break my back carrying those shits around. Holy hell. It was like me, Century Productions, Bug Nice 10, I think Solid Snake. We walked all the way up Fifth Avenue in San Diego carrying those Sentinels. Like we each had 2 of them. I can't remember. It was brutal, man. Those things are so heavy and to carry for such a long way, and you're holding these huge bags full of other exclusives and everything. It was brutal. It was at $85 originally. See, I was saying somewhere between $60, $80. I had a box of 4. That's right. Century Productions was baller. He had a whole box like carrying on top of his shoulders. It was at the same day that we saw those dudes like fighting, but they looked like they were about to make out. Remember, we saw these guys like it got like I've seen dudes getting pissed and they get face to face and everything, but like these dudes were like, are these fools gonna start making out or what the heck is going on? Oh my goodness. Okay, so who wants to get to the unboxing of the new Marvel Legends? Who wants to? I want to. Okay, Lord Emetron wants to help me open these Marvel Legends. So we're going to open some Marvel Legends with my special guest, Lord Emetron. She has her sunglasses on because she wanted to be a cool kid on camera. Charlita one says it was genuinely her idea. So she's going to help me open these brand new Marvel Legends right over here. Okay, you want to carry her over the thing? In La Jodida is crying over there. All right. Come on, Lord Emetron. All right. Careful. And here is Lord Emetron.
My glasses are so dark.
Yeah, they are. Say hi, everyone.
Hi.
So she is.
Now do you see me?
Yeah, now they see you. Hey, it's Leah, the procrastinatrix. Lord Emetron is the best helper. Yes, she is.
Is the light in my eye?
Yeah, got the ring light shining right in your eye, right there.
Oh.
You want to keep your sunglasses on because it's so bright?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to open up some Marvel Legends?
Yeah.
Okay. What are your favorite toys, by the way? What is Lord Emetron's favorite toy? She's really thinking about it.
I'm gonna close this again.
All right. Okay, you have 5 seconds to pick one.
That guy.
That guy's Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, good choice. Good choice. Yeah, you can tell whose kid this is. You make me proud. Okay, let's open up some new toys, okay? Let's see some new Marvel Legends. Okay, here we go. So, all right, so because I don't want us to use knives together, we're going to use some good old hand strength and rip this thing apart. Okay, here we go. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's loud. Good thing she is already awake over there next door. Here we go, here we go. Oh, you're going to flip that side open right there? Okay. And, we got a receipt right here.
Marvel Legends.
Yeah, we got Marvel Legends. Who's this one? Wait, why don't you show everybody? Who's this one?
I don't know.
Oh, this is the Prowler.
It reads.
Yeah,
What's in the back?
on the back, right there.
Yeah.
It says, equipped with an armored suit and gadget-filled wrist gauntlets, Prowler pursues his enemies under the cover of darkness. Yeah, he's a bad guy. He's a scary guy. Yeah.
You're supposed to open that guy right now until later?
Yeah, I gotta do it later. Okay, you wanna grab the next one?
Marvel Legends.
Yeah, more Marvel Legends. This right here is the Hand Ninja.
Hand Ninja. He's nice.
Not really. He's really not so nice. He's a mean one too. You want me to read the back for you?
Mm-hmm.
It says the Hand Ninja, skilled in martial arts and espionage. The ninjas of the hand are a force to be reckoned with. That was terrible. Skilled in martial arts and espionage. The ninjas of the hand are a force to be reckoned with.
What is the top about?
What is the top? Right there. See?
What?
See?
It's
Oh, the top right here. Yeah, it doesn't have anything. Oh, it's empty. The other one had a Spider-Man logo, right?
yep.
Oh, you want me to read that top to you? Wait, I don't want to rip the package because I got to do packaging segments. It says, build a figure, Stiltman. That's what it says on the top. All right, next one. You want to grab the next one for me?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Ooh, this one is nicer.
You like that one, huh?
Yeah.
His name is Frogman. Look.
Frogman.
Yeah, Frogman. Look at that. Cool, huh?
He's nice.
He is, huh? You want to read the back? Here. It says, Eugene Patalio suits up as Frogman in a misguided attempt to restore his family's good name. I wasn't really sure if, I don't know.
Action figure.
More action figures. All right, who's this one? Look at that. Peter B. Parker. Look at Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's washed up Spider-Man though. He's got his, trench coat on and everything.
And he has a beard.
Yeah, and he has a beard. On the back it says, Peter Parker mentors Miles Morales, an all-new Spider-Man, to understand the importance of power and responsibility. That's Stiltman.
What's Stiltman?
Yeah, Stiltman. He's a bad guy. He can go really, really, really tall. All right, you want to grab the next one? Here we go. Ooh, who's this?
He's nice.
It's a she. We have a hard time with the girl and boy thing. I don't really know how to.
She is nice.
She is nice. I haven't really, like, in this 2020 world, it's really hard to, like, kind of, like, try to explain it. All right, there we got Spider Ham. Look, did you notice the Spider Ham inside?
Yeah.
You want me to read? Let me read the back to you, okay? It says, intelligent and quick-witted. Gwen has a sharp sense of humor, and I told you already, that's Stiltman. Remember? Yeah, it's Stiltman back there. See? He goes really, really tall with his stilts. Okay, last one. Grab the egg. Ooh, what is it? Ooh, cool. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, just like from the video game. Or almost just like from the video game, remember?
Yeah. He's nice.
Yeah, all right. Hope
Read
those
the
ankles...
back. Read the back.
Okay, I'll read the back. It says, a Brooklyn native and just 13 years old. Miles Morales is a...
That guy.
That's Stiltman again.
No.
A Brooklyn native and just 13 years old, Miles Morales is a Spider-Man unlike any we've ever seen before. And that's all of the figures.
Oh,
and
letters.
yeah, that's just padding for the figures so that they don't get damaged. All right, let's carefully put them back inside the box, okay? You want to help me put them back inside the box?
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to be your little task for right now, okay? But you got to be really careful because remember, I still have to do packaging segments on all of those. So thank you very much, Lord Emetron. You got it? I'm going to stand them up. Stand it up right in front of that one. Let's see how she does. All right, she's doing a good job. Oh, all right, so that's going to be coming up to the channel very soon. So stay tuned for that. We'll be reviewing those. And yeah, I have, I'll work out the order. I like to do my own order and everything. And so yeah, I'm very much looking forward to doing those. Hey man, have you seen the drawing I made for you? I don't think I saw one recently on Instagram. Someone sent me and I replied. So so that's probably not you. If it is you, then I urge you to please check your Instagram because I replied. But if it's not you, well, then it's somebody else that I replied to. But I try to go through my Instagram messages. You did a fantastic job. Oh my goodness, high five. Yeah, really good. Oh, and the other one is just screaming. Who's your favorite Transformer? What's his name? What's your favorite Transformer's name?
Bumblebee.
Ah, Bumblebee. Yeah, that's your favorite one. All right. Thank you very much, Lord Emetron. All right, you ready to go play with Mommy?
No.
You don't want to go?
Can't play with you in. Finish my picture.
You want to play with the squishy? No, I got to finish doing the live show, okay? You want to go play with Mommy?
But no.
Jazz is the best Transformer. I love Jazz too. Mandy Bell, no one wants to get okay. Good thing she didn't say how. Oh, she knows better. Oh, no child of mine is gonna be a Hot Rod fan.
Did you spit?
I didn't spit.
And you went like this.
I did not spit. I did not spit.
No, it was like this.
I did not spit.
But it was like this.
No, I did not. I did not. We got to get Milatron in here too, or ShartimusPrime in here, because she's barely been in any videos or anything like that. It's really mostly been Lord Emetron over here, because it's just. I think the time. That one's just a little bit more difficult kid, man. I'm just gonna right off the bat, man. She's just always kind of been a lot more difficult. There are, every kid is different, dude. But have kids that side it would be fun. They said, have kids. They said it would be fun. They said, Adam. Everyone told me that I would lose sleep. They said goodbye. Say goodbye to sleep. If you want to have kids, you have to be ready to say goodbye to having good night's sleep. There's some, most of my videos, when I'm watching my own videos, I look at my face and I'm like, that dude looks tired. Like I feel like I look tired and I lost like a little bit of the pep in my step since having kids, just a little bit, because it like after a couple of years of not getting a full night's sleep, it starts to wear you down a little bit. And and it's not that fun kind of sleepless night, when you're like 20 years old over here like Kelby, where you party till 5 in the morning, and then you got to be at work at 7:30 the next day, and you're surviving only on caffeine and monsters the whole day. It's not like that. Or it's not like when you have your book report that you have to work on, and you got to stay up all night and all morning and work. It's not like that, because it's only like those are like only one shots where you're not getting sleep. You know what I mean? But like when you have kids, it's like it's the bombardment of night after night after night of not getting a good night's sleep that really starts to get to you a little bit. So just keep that in mind when you think of my blunders of the past, because people can be so unforgiving when you make mistakes in public. And you got to think, man, look, this dude is not getting his proper rest, and I'm not putting all my faults on just that. I take responsibility, but at the same time, it's like setting yourself up for that. Okay, so I guess that counts as complaining, because like 20 of you dipped out of here, 25 of you dipped out of here, whatever. So, oh look, you got no glasses on. It's not too bright. See, doesn't her face kind of look like my face a little bit? So, I mean, she's like way cuter, but like we both have the tall cheeks, right? We have like the tall cheeks, right? Does your cheeks look like my cheeks? Right? Your cheeks look like my cheeks. See, she has the same cheeks as my cheeks. But you got yellow hair like your mommy. See? You got the light skin like your mommy. But the other one, she has more like my hair color, and she has a darker skin complexion. Hi, Corey. Say hi, Corey.
Hi, Corey.
She's so talkative. She's 3 years old, but she's been blabbing away for a little while now, huh? Yeah. Do you want to sing a song for the live stream before you go play with mommy? Okay, let's go play with mommy, okay? I'm going to stay here, all right? I'm going to do some stuff in the dork room. I got to do some cleaning up in here for the people, okay? All right, say bye, everyone.
I don't like to say bye.
Aw, well, we got to say bye because I got to do some cleaning up in here.
But I will help.
No, and I can only have one kid in here at a time. I'm going to go grab Mila, okay?
You will help?
No. Well, look, I'm going to... I can't even remember what I just said, but I need to clean up the dork room a little bit, and I'm going to go get your sister, okay?
No, I don't. Wait till me.
Oh, don't be sad. Don't be sad, baby. Oh, don't be sad. Oh, come on. Don't be sad. Oh. All right, here we go. I got
I
it.
don't like to leave.
I know. You'll come back later, okay? We're playing here later.
I don't like to leave.
I know. I'm sorry. But I got to clean up in here, and I can't keep an eye on you at the same time. Should I bring in Mila?
Your true one. She literally just stopped throwing that tension.
Okay. All right. Oh, you'll come in back. You'll come back later, okay?
Well, we'll go back in a little bit
Later, okay? Later. Okay, good. All right. You got distracted. It is so hard to say no to such a cute little kid like that. Like, for real, you don't even know. It's hard for me to kick her out of here every time. We were in here yesterday. It could be so chill and nice. It's like, honestly, like I never thought like chilling in here, setting stuff up, and just like it's one of my favorite things to do is just to hang out in this dork room and to clean up my displays and set things up and move figures around, and it. Like, if it's just me and Emma in here, it's so sweet and it's so nice because she occupies herself and she doesn't really get too, like, touchy with all the figures everywhere. Like, you'd think, little kid, oh, she's going to come in here and just wreck the whole place. but she doesn't. Like, she just like sticks to like a few things that she really likes to play with, and then she'll just play with those. Pardon me. Like yesterday, she had a Mjolnir, and she had some sticky tack that I had, and she'd taken this chair and my stool and made a little desk for herself, and was like making shapes with the sticky tack and the Mjolnir. I'm hammering. She's saying like, I'm hammering shapes and all that. And I was able to, clean up some of my displays and get some work done, as far as, like just touching things up around the dork room. Oh, like I got this MCU shelf fixed up yesterday. Like, I know you guys have seen this a million times, but it has fallen over. Oh, by the way, I want to give a shout out to Beltran Bros, because this is just one of those things that just, I mean, I've showed this off before, but holy crap. I mean, dude. That is so much better. I mean, for real, look at that thing. That is sick. Check out Beltran Bros on Instagram if you want some custom head sculpts. I still have one of their stickers right in here. But yeah, I just wanted to show that off again because I really like it a lot. And it was one of those, like, I really appreciated getting this, when I first got it. And I was just fixing up the collection a little bit more yesterday, as I was saying, and I was just looking at this all over again. I was like, man, these guys, they did such a fantastic job. It really ups the collection for me. Like, the display just looks better for me with this head sculpt on here. I just really did not like that last head sculpt. This would have changed the whole game for the figure for me if that was the original head sculpt that they included. I do put him with the villains down here. I know he's probably going to be a good guy and everything in the Black Widow movie, but I don't know. I'm a little suspicious. I think there might be some plot twists and possible deception going on to where he may end up being a villain. We don't really know yet because we can't watch the movie. So that's very frustrating. Can you believe? Oh, okay. Two hands, Russell. Come on, man. So here we go. All right. Can you even see what I'm doing? You can kind of see what I'm doing. Let's get to cleaning up this dork room. You guys don't mind, right? You guys like hanging in the dork room? If there's anything you guys want to take a peek at, I'm sure it'll be a disappointment because there's so many shelves that are knocked over. One goal of mine that I'm really doing here is getting things cleaned up for B-roll footage for the Marvel Legends Collector Documentary Part 5. I want that uploaded in December. So if you haven't heard me say it already, it is a big time goal for me to have that video up in December. This has been such a shit year. It is really, I think it would be good for all of us to have that video to watch, is what I'm getting at. I think we would all kind of need a little bit of a Marvel Legends Collector documentary let's transform that MP Megatron again. I was thinking about doing that. I actually have my MP Optimus in truck mode still from that last time I did that hate video on the RED figures. which by the way, hey, look, I just want to tell you right now, dude, that Transformers RED figures video that I did, like, hey, that was a selfish move on my part because I thought that shit was hella funny. I know not everybody thinks the same shit I think is hella funny, but like the idea of a guy making a review on figures he doesn't have and then uses little kid bath toys as a replacement of those figures, I just thought that was hilarious. But it's like one of my most disliked videos I've had in a long time, and a lot of people really got upset about it. And as I get older, there's that gap between what I think is funny and what you guys think is funny is getting wider and wider and wider. So forgive me, but not really, because I still have to do things that I think are funny, or else I might as well just stop completely. So it's like, what can you do, man? If you want to make people laugh, if you want to be entertaining in any kind of way, because I find the shit to be entertaining, then you have to take those risks and just accept that, you know what, these, you know, like half of these motherfuckers are going to hate you for saying this. Fuck them. Like, they'll come back. You guys will come back because there's nothing like the Shartimus Prime YouTube channel. That's damn straight, man. They're all different. There's nothing like any other channel, but there's definitely nothing just like this channel. There's nothing just like any other channel. All channels are unique and different. What's your favorite? Cheese Hammer says, what's your favorite action figure of 2020? Ooh. That's like going on a date with a girl, and the first thing you say when you meet her is condom or no condom? Bro, you know I'm going to do some top 10 videos at the end of the year, right? You know I'm going to do top 10 action figures of 2020. I'm going to do top 10 Marvel Legends of 2020. Wait for it, bro. Wait for it. It's going to be there, all right? So, hey, Shartimus, how cool. See, yeah, my condom, no condom joke. See, yeah, some of you might find it funny, but some of you are going to be aghast by it. But, hey, you know, it is what it is. Talk Spanish. Hola, me llamo Jaime, yo hablo español muy bueno como un americano norte. ¿Cómo estás? My mom can talk like that so long, so fast that it is hilarious. Like, she can talk like that, and it's hella funny. Which I guess is like, it's just you know, it's the American accent, you know, speaking Spanish. I don't mean to come off as making fun of people that speak Spanish. I'm only making fun of people who try to speak Spanish. All right, and my Spanish isn't even that great anyway. So, but hey, that's one of those things that I always thought was hella funny, but maybe you guys don't think it's hella funny. See, sensitive motherfuckers. God damn it. Hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Gotta adapt, get used to it. You're a teddy bear up, you know. Hey, Shartimus, I've been watching your old reviews again recently. I always wonder if I could fit into that, you know. I've been watching your old reviews recently to get through my deployment because I miss my Marvel Legends. Hey, Jake, thank you for your service, sir. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that, and it's an honor to entertain you in some kind of way while you're out there, you know. So thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, man, that's always a big honor, dude. I gotta tell you, man, I cried in my car yesterday. Yeah, you want to hear a little story about me crying? Because I don't really cry often. I really try to keep it on DL when I do, but like sometimes, like it just comes right out. Okay, like 10 of you guys left. I could see you leaving. You know that, right? Like when you leave, I know you left. Okay, so if I say something personal like that and you leave, I'm like, ah, man. It's like I know what it's like to be on stage, so I visualize the people. And when I see that number drop right there, it's like I saw 10 heads walk out of the room. It's like, ah, you assholes. You know what I mean? Anyway, me crying. I'm reading through my messages, and this 14-year-old kid sent me an Instagram message saying that that he had Javier, shout out Javier. He said that he had just finished battling cancer, and last year he had cancer, and he's been over it, and he's doing fine right now. But at the time, he's 13 years old with cancer, and he said that while he was in the hospital, when he was recovering and everything, that he just really wanted to thank me for the content that I was putting out there, that it really helped him get through the cancer treatment and the whole recovery process. And like when I was reading that, like it just made me just tear up right there, man. Because I think that's like probably like one of the most horrible things that the universe has brought upon us is kids getting sick like that. I hate that exists in our world. So to help emotionally, which goes a long way, because I've been hospitalized for a fair amount of time before. I had a serious head injury when I was a teenager, which kind of set me on this whole, trajectory that I'm on right now, which is kind of funny, like in a positive way, I think. Oh, So that was very touching. I want to hear the crying story. Those haters who leave can suck it. Right on, Leah. Thank you. So yeah, yeah, man. So yeah, it just made me burst out into tears, like right there. Like I just picked up my phone and looked at it before I was getting out of the car, and I just read that, and I was like, oh my god, what an honor, man. Like for real. Like I don't know, from my point of view, it's just a big deal to be able to help somebody through something that's very difficult, because I always kind of I always wanted to have an occupation that helped people. That was what I went to college for. That's what I studied for. And my college degree, the title of my college degree was urban studies and planning. So it was basically about developing or developing strong communities and getting sustainable practices that are good for the people and good for the environment at the same time. So I wanted to make a positive difference. Let's just say that. That's what I went to school for, is I wanted to make a positive difference. And sometimes I feel like a total jerk off doing this stuff, because it's like, really, like, I love these things, but like at the same time, like, let's not pretend like, there's not a price for having all these oil-based products available to us, especially coming from a far away country. You know what I mean? Like, let's just, let's like use our heads here a little bit. Like, is it one of those things that's like really helping the big picture, or does it hurt it a little bit? And I do feel guilty, because I do think it hurts it a little bit. But if I'm doing some good as far as helping people emotionally get through difficult times, then I feel like it's worth that price in some way. It's a tough thing to juggle emotionally for me, or not just emotionally, but morally. You know what I'm saying? So it's things I think about, and that's why I make jokes about, like, if I see a stain, like if I see a red stain or brown, extra brown stain, I'll crack a joke saying like, oh, and there's dried up blood of a Chinese kid. It's probably not, but it's just one of those things that I kind of want us to kind of keep in our heads still, that we are kind of living in this, this privileged situation that that not everybody gets to have, and that there's a price for that kind of stuff. So, I try to keep it real. Is basically what I'm getting at. It's keeping it real. So you can hate me for all you want, but the fact is, 10 people that fucking left, that I am keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's look at some questions, and then I'm going to clean up the Avengers shelf a bit, because that is frustrating the hell out of me. Cross Contour. Hi, Shartimus. I have every Marvel Legends ever made still boxed. If I wanted to sell the whole thing at once, is there any forums with good collectors to avoid the eBay route? I mean, I don't go on Facebook much at all. I believe Marvelous News and Toy News Eye still has like a selling program there. I know it worked out. I actually sold a couple of things on there a while ago. I haven't kept up to date because I haven't been good about selling my stuff too frequently. But check out Marvelous News and ToyNewsEye.com, because I'm fairly certain JC has like a whole selling listing program thing there. Mercari is a good place to go to sell stuff. Also, you can try Mercari. But yeah, dude, hang on to that collection, all right? If I ever get rich, I want to buy the whole thing off of you. Like, that's always been a dream of mine. I'd have to, wait till I get rich enough to buy a new house to put it somewhere. But, if I ever hit the big bucks or anything, that would be a cool thing to have, is like an entire Marvel Legends collection mint on card. Like, wouldn't that be sick? Like, if I was rich as hell, that would be like one of the things I would have that, I definitely would not need, but I would want to have. But that would probably come after the Autobots. Yeah. I want G1 vehicles of all the Transformers in real life size. I want a real Mack truck, the real semi and everything. I want the real Countach, in red. I want the real VW Volkswagen is a 66. I can't remember the year, but I'll do the research. I want all the Autobots in vehicle mode in my giant ass parking lot. So when you show up, it's Autobots, motherfucker. It's like, that would be so sick. Every time I'd come home, I would see the Autobots right there, like in the big ass driveway in my gated community. You know what I mean? That is the fantasy. Because I mentioned the idea of getting a whole separate room just for Min on Card Marvel Legends, because I think she was wife had like some kind of like what is who was some famous person's house look like, and it's just this huge mansion. You know what I mean? So that's why we were talking about that. But bro, could you tell Hasbro we need the Iron Avengers made? Please use your juice, bro. Hey, I can't do it all on my own. It's not like that, bro. It doesn't work like that. There's got to be like a lot of people. It's just like anybody else. You got to have a lot of people wanting the same shit, because and to be honest with you, man, the Iron Avengers, I don't even have a visual for that. I don't even know what that is exactly. So let me Google that right now, okay? Let's look it up real quick. The Iron Avengers. Let's see here. Can I switch my thing over here so I Uh-oh. Nope, I don't have my right. Okay, so I can't. No, oopsie, sorry. Nope, oopsie, sorry. Okay. I'm going to have to look it up without you seeing it. But Marvel Iron Avengers, unless it's... Oh, wow. Okay, it's like exactly that. There's a Goliath Iron Man, a Scarlet Witch version, a Vision version. When did this come about? This looks like it's like early 2000s or something, or even much earlier. I don't know. Hey, but this is kind of a cool concept. It's cool. That's a cool concept, man. All right, that's kind of neat. Let me read it, see if I like it, and if I like it and I want them, then I'll ask them about it. Deal? Deal. Because I don't like to ask people about why am I going to ask them about it if I just really found out about it right now? You know what I mean? Like, it's going to, this is going to be fake as hell. Why does McFarlane suck so bad, Mac? You got to put it in caps and everything, huh? What do you like about action figures? Wow. Good question. Not really, though. That was a horrible question. Okay, you look tired. I am tired every day. I am very tired every day. Every day. I haven't gotten a good night's sleep in a long time, man. It's what it is. Who is your favorite Sith? I mean, Darth Plagueis. I want some Darth Plagueis, man. I mean, come on. I want some serious Darth Plagueis. I don't know if it's Darth Plagueis. I mean, if Vader counts as a Sith, because he died a Jedi, so I don't really know. You know what I mean? Like, Darth Vader, he died actually before Anakin died. So, but still, Darth Vader. Wolf Predator versus Berkeley Predator. I can't think of the Berkeley Predator off the top of my head. When are we going to see a live stream of your band posing action figures? I'm going to do God, dude. Look, while I was taking one of my nude showers, I was thinking about making that music video. That's so funny. I had like that idea going on through my head. So yeah, that was I want to do a music video. I was thinking about the logistics of how I would pull that off and exactly where it would be. I was thinking it'd be kind of cool to shoot it in the parking lot of Comic and Figure Addicts, and then probably do that, but I have to social distance and everything with the drummer and the guitar player. I'd be playing bass and singing. So boom, 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 boom. What do you think is a figure that in 20 years will be a holy grail of those that are currently on the market? Like what do I foresee is going to escalate in value? That in 20 years will be a holy grail of those that are currently on the market. That HasLab Sentinel is probably going to skyrocket. Dude, please, music video. Astaroths, thank you so much for saying that, and thanks for the contribution. I really want to do it. That was a goal for 2020 But like, because I really want to get Collector Documentary Part 5 done, even though I'm thinking about the music video in the shower and everything. Did anyone notice I said nude shower? My friend LA said that like many years ago. I was kicking at his place with Zach Helsing, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go take one of my nude showers." I'm like, what? Like it's a given that you're gonna be naked, but the fact that you called it a nude shower just sounded so gross. But there's nothing different from a regular shower and a nude shower. I just thought it was hella funny that he called it that, because it was just such an off-putting way to bring up such a mundane thing. Hey, Leah, thank you so much. Damn, big time. Thank you. I would not have gotten through my 7 months trapped inside my house without you and your humor and your honesty. Oh, thank you so much. Keeping it real is important. Also, some kid is freaking out and wants to know, FNAF, NECA, please answer me. All right. Well, hey, whoever was asking that question, you should thank Leah, by the way, if you haven't done it already, because she hooked you up. What's a NFAF? I'm not catching that acronym. Let's see if I can figure it out. FNAF. Okay, so NECA Friday. FNAF. I don't know what FNAF is. Friday, Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy. Is that what that is? Five Nights at Freddy. It is Five Nights at Freddy. Okay. Wow. Dude, yeah, thank Leah again, because, all right. I mean, well, what kind of McFarlane Five Nights at Freddy? Like straight up action figures, or their play sets? All right, Corey, you have a good night, man. What are your takes on the rumor? I mean, I don't really have an interest in those, to be honest with you. I just don't. So it's going to be a pass. It's going to be a pass for me. I'm going to have to start passing on more stuff coming in the future too. It's did you see the big time suit in the 2021 Lego set? Yes, I did. And thank you, by the way, Bob, the awesome Bob. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Question mark, all 5 of them. I did see images of it. A lot of people hit me up about that. I thought there was one already out, but apparently the one I have is a custom. So I was like, oh, like to me, it was like, oh, a big time Lego Spider-Man. I got it already. Don't care. But then like, I kept on getting like messages and messages and messages about the big time Spider-Man. And I was like, oh, I guess this is the first one. So I guess someone ended up sending me a custom. So that's so awesome. Whoever did that custom, amazing, by the way. Magnetic Spider-Man, show it, please. Hey, I happen to have it right here. That's kind of funny. Is that Mila? All right. We're about to get Milatron in here. You're gonna trip off of her because she makes the funniest faces, and she's kind of a silly kid. She doesn't really speak nearly as much as Lord Emetron, and but she's sharp, but she understands everything. You know what I mean? Like she nods her head and shakes her head to things that she wants or doesn't want, and it's just really cute as hell. Bro, I need to go to bed. Adam, you do not need to go to bed, all right? Look, I'm not getting sleep. You're not getting sleep, all right? You got to end this thing together, all right? Look, I'm helping Leah get through some tough times being in solidarity in her place. You guys are helping me out, hanging out with me over here and doing all this. You are not going to bed. I don't care if you got work. I don't care if you got responsibilities. You got to stay on this live stream the whole time. Okay, you got to go to bed, dude. Go to bed. Go to bed. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. Please don't leave me. No. I'm sorry. I'm just having fun. All right. So, what's your favorite Batman figure? You know, this one's been this Hush figure. Now that I have one that's not broken, because I returned the broken one and got a new one from Biggity Big Bad Toy Store. That I'm a lot happier with it now. So, this man is generally weird. Are you talking to me, fellow Denker? Like, I'm here. I can see you writing stuff. Like, are you talking about me? So I think you're talking about me, bro. Are you talking about me? Because I'm right here, man. I could see you. You talking about me? Or are you talking about that guy over there? Oh, you are talking about me. I assumed you were talking about me because I'm the only one like on camera right now. So anyway, Stanley. We're all weird. Yeah, this is true. We are all, I mean, look, all people are a little bit weird. We all got some weird stuff going on. You know what I mean? It's okay to be weird, though. I like weird. I like it when people are a little bit weird. It's fun, isn't it? I don't know. I always think it's like, what's weird to me is not being weird. That frustrates me. And speaking of weird, here we go. We've got our own resident Baby Yoda over here. We got ShartimusPrime. I'm stoked. Oh my Udoba! Yay! Mila! Where are the brown heads? Hey there. How you doing, Amorcita? How you doing? You were crying so much in there, huh? You were crying so much. You want to give Dada besito? Look at these faces. The faces that she makes is so funny. You want to give Dada beso? Beso? Oh, little beso. Little beso. Look at this long hair. This is like as if I was a girl, or if I let my hair grow out this long, this is what it would look like. It's just so funny to see. It's also so funny. Oh yeah, look at Iron Man's, huh? Her little feet. How do you feel about the child's name as Grogu? I like it. Why not? Grogu. It was like, I liked it more than, what was it, Yaddle? Wasn't like that other Yoda creature from episode 1? Yaddle? I think it was Yaddle or something. I'm glad it didn't start with the Y. These faces. What is so wrong with you? Meals. You're the one who got up a lot earlier than you're supposed to earlier today, You're making all the sad faces. This kid, she'll get hecka pouty if you just look at her the wrong way. It's so funny.
She had
Oh,
tantrum
God.
because she heard you guys in dinner.
Oh, and she wanted to come in?
It was like 5 minutes.
Oh, wow. And she wanted to come in here so bad. You say, Dada? Can you say, Dada? Whenever I go into the garage to work, and then I got to walk from the garage to the hallway to over here to pick up figures, she's always the first one that goes, Dada!
She's in a mood today.
Yeah, she's
just really sensitive.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Look into your future self. Well, I want to document this so that you can look at it when you're older. Oh, yeah. So I don't have to explain it to you, so you can see it. Okay, bye. She waved goodbye to me. I'll close the door behind you. Oh, yeah, jeez. Three o'clock in the fucking morning with the crying. Ooh, that's the worst one, man. This is the worst. Oh, that's the 3 in the morning with that. Oh, jeez. Hey, I spit a bubble. But yeah, what's the worst Marvel Legend of the year in your opinion? Worst Marvel Legend? Hey, I don't know. Worst Marvel Legend? Let's say Black Cat for right now. Let's just say the Black Cat. It's 3:54 p.m. for me. It has to be the Captain Marvel set. The Captain Marvel set? Or the whole wave, you mean? How much can I get for an Iron Man Marvel Now without its packaging? Ooh, you would have to Google that or eBay that one. Speaking of which, I have my Black Friday sale going on. I'm sure you guys saw Sud talking about it. We're doing a 10% discount on my posters and my t-shirts. I have Legendary Collector t-shirts and I have these ShartimusPrime t-shirts. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. But yeah, I'm hosting a Black Friday sale thing all weekend. And if you messaged me before the end of the weekend, I'll still get to your messages. I haven't gotten to every single one of them, but I only have 15 posters available, so I'm just going through them as I see them. So it's first come, first serve kind of deal, and they're double discounted. You get the double discount for the people that support the channel on P word. Don't say it out loud. I'm just gonna call it the Tron. There you go. Just gotta call it the Tron from now on. So everyone who's helping out on the Tron, you get an extra 10% off. There you go. That way, some people know what I'm talking about, and some people won't. And the ones who won't probably not going to get offended. So, anyway, did you kill Sud? Oh no, he's in the garage, doing his thing. Hopefully, he bought a mask. Told that fool to get a mask, but he doesn't believe in germs or something. I don't know. But anyway, are you willing to give away any action figures for free? I just gave away a whole bunch. That's frustrating, man. Just hosted a whole big ass giveaway, bro. Search ShartimusPrime giveaway. If you ever wonder about me giving away free figures, there may be something going on at that moment that you just didn't hear about yet. So for anybody who wants to know about my giveaways, you could search it in the YouTube search bar first before you ask me about it, so that you know that, hey, I could jump on that giveaway. But as of now, I'm not hosting a giveaway at this very moment. So not right now, but I just got done announcing winners recently from that big time badass DC multiverse giveaway from McFarlane Toys. And thanks again to McFarlane Toys for hosting that. That is awesome. So some of the prizes have arrived. I think I shared my stories about the signed Spawn figure showing up to the winner. And then other prizes are getting shipped directly from McFarlane Toys, and they're on vacation and everything for the holiday and stuff like that. So they're gonna. I'm expecting a response Monday, Tuesday. You know what I mean? We'll see. No 18 días, bebe, para 2,021. You now okay? This is Portuguese, probably, or yeah. Or Italian, I don't know. But hey, Shartimus, where can I get Brothor Wave Iron Patriot figure? Ooh, 80. You're gonna have to ask your Google machine. I don't know. Ayo, Shartimus, or search BBTS, Dorkside. Check the retailers. Do some research. Hey, Shart, who are your top 5 toy makers? Ooh, good question. I mean, Hasbro's been number 1 lately, man. Big time. I mean, I think Hasbro's been doing such a good job. I hate it when people kind of call me like a Hasbro ass kisser or whatever, because as I was doing my Wolverine Evolution video, man, like those figures that came out sucked hard at the beginning. And I talk about how much they sucked hard. And when you really see the improvement, it's like, dude, they have done a very, very good job. Mr. Marvel, that coffee stain I have not put up on eBay yet, but if I ever put that coffee stain up on eBay, that's where you're gonna find it. I believe like the recommended starting price is $5,000, so stay tuned for that. I know I wanted to set the price really low, so good luck. I'll make a public post about the coffee stain going up on eBay. Then you'll have a chance to bid on that $5,000 coffee stain. Steven Rodriguez is thinking about throwing in on that. That's what Steven is thinking. Mr. Marvel, never mind. The price is too low. I see the price is just way too low. What was your first SHF that you ever reviewed? Ooh, I remember that for sure. Even though I don't remember the name of it. It was, I remember, I think it was Goku. I think it was the Super Saiyan Goku that I borrowed from JRA Nightmare. I think that's the very first SH Figure Arts figure I ever reviewed, was SH Figure Arts Goku. The very first one I ever owned was the Kamen Rider figure that I picked up, and I still have it. It's over there, but I haven't. It's like all the way in the back because it's the only Kamen Rider figure I have, but that was the first one I actually acquired. I think it was like the Wolf Kamen Rider or something like that. Has big old claws on it and everything. You have Boba Fett Black Series. I accepted your thing and put it on hold. I do have a couple of Black Series Boba Fett's. I do. 80 says, what do you think about Justice League Snyder Cut coming next year? I will watch it if I can watch it. However, I think it will suck. Like, I really think it will. I don't know why people think it would be badass, but whatever, dude. I don't know how people turned into this whole, how it's weird, man. Like, I feel like as a populace, as a society, we have a lot of short-term memory problems. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things about Snyder's movies that really bothered me that I complained about in the past. So just for consistency's sake, I'm going to assume I'm not going to like it. However, I will watch it. I've been itching to rewatch Justice League again, just the regular theatrical version. And I've been thinking, oh, I'm going to put it on while I work, but I get stuck watching it and not working, so I haven't been able to watch it. So I like the Justice League movie that I saw. I really do. Not to self-promote, but if you have time, you can check out my channel. I do stop motion. Okay, Mr. Marvel. There you go. Other people could see you for your stop motion. I'll try to check it out, but I'm not going to promise. Did you ever watch Avengers Endgame? Jacob. Sometimes there's bad questions, and sometimes people say that there's no such thing as a bad question, but that one, my friend, is a very bad question. Because not only did I see Avengers Endgame, I got to watch it with Robert Downey Jr., I got to watch it with Chris Evans, I got to watch it with AJ from the Backstreet Boys, I got to watch it with the whole cast, bro. I was at that premiere. That was an epic moment of my life. Yeah. Avengers Endgame, what in the world is that? But if I didn't even go to that premiere, if that opportunity never even happened, shame on you for asking that fucking question, because I've seen, there's no way I could have not seen that movie with all the stuff I've talked about already on the channel. So calling him as I see him. Sorry, folks. Honesty here. That was a crappy question. Isaiah, it hella was, right? Or Isaiah. Hello, Shartimus. Yesterday I bought a Marvel. Oh, hey, Laser Pants. What's going on, Laser Pants? How you doing, bro? How much? Thank you so much for the contribution. And how much will the Spider Hulk that you used as toilet paper sell for on eBay? Oh no, was it me or was it Century Productions that used it for toilet paper? I think it was Century Productions actually used that for toilet paper. No. God, now I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I used the Dookie Deadpool. I believe I used the Deadpool to wipe my butt, and he used the Spider Hulk to wipe my butt. Or is it the other way around? Oh, crap. Can't remember my own damn documentary story. But a very good question, though. Yeah, I'm looking forward to recording this new documentary. One thing that was holding me up is that I needed to get a new pair of pants because my favorite black jeans got some bleach stains on them, and I didn't want to do the documentary with that showing because it would just be a distraction. Like it would, So I was like, okay, I gotta get my new pants in. So I gotta get my displays set up. I gotta get my pants in because I have a couple of shots I need to do out in the wild, and we'll. So I'm sorry, I'm laughing at my own stupid documentary. I'm like thinking of stuff that nobody's seen yet, but I've watched the documentary in my head, and there's still some tight ends that need to be fixed in the script, but it's going to be a shorter documentary. Let me warn you about that. It's going to be closer to 4 minutes rather than 6 minutes, but I think you guys will like it. Jerron Williams, thank you so much, Jerron. Happy holidays, Shartimus. Turning 18 on Wednesday. Hey, congratulations, man. Turning 18 back in my day, I think, was just a little bit of a bigger deal because we could buy porn at that point. Know anybody could watch a porn. But back in my day, if you wanted to see pornography, you had to actually either know somebody who had like the satellite hookup or something like that, or knew how to get the cable thing worked out so you could watch the Skinamax or the whatever what was it called? I can't remember. was it like Adam and Eve, or they had like there was like a straight up hardcore porn channel that was like all scrambled. I remember watching that, back in my early days. But like I remember when I turned 18, like one of the first things I did was like, I'm gonna buy some porn. Let's do this. Porn, yeah. I don't know why I did that, but that's time for porn. So me and my best friend went to the local porn shop and had a weird ass experience. It was not what we thought it was gonna be. It was so bizarre. I'm not gonna get into details because I know the 2020 can't handle it, but dude, it was hilarious. Oh God, it was so gross. It was so weird. It was like one of my earlier eye-opening experiences as an 18-year-old, just trying to dive into this world and like man, like I'm sorry. I wish I could share, but if I share, I'm gonna get judged. And I did nothing illegal. But other people did that I didn't know, did stuff that they really shouldn't have been doing, and it was bad, but hilarious at the same time. And I don't know. I'll share it on Patreon. How about that? Or the Tron. I'll share it on the Tron, where I know I have an audience that actually can embrace some of these deeper, darker tales of Shartimus Prime. Dude, I could write a book on some of the stuff that I've seen. And I haven't even had a crazy ass life. You know what I mean? I grew up hella sheltered. I grew up in the suburbs. Both my parents are engineers and stuff. So I did not have I am like the farthest removed from the thug life. So when I turned 18, I wanted to get out there in the real world. I was like, let's go. I need to catch up. I've been sheltered. I went to private school. Like, I want to go experience some real world stuff. And man, I got a good dose playing in bands and playing in the city a lot and seeing some things. And woo, some of it was like, wow, like I remember getting, multiple occasions. Like it wasn't that weird to go into San Francisco and then get approached by a transvestite and like it being like a very obvious, transitional phase for that person or whatever, you know what I mean? So that was kind of jarring. That was kind of jarring when I was younger, but and then some other things, you know what I mean? Like a bunch of stuff like in the deep dark corners of the inner city that you can't share in this 2020 world because everyone gets all pissed about everything. So hey Shartimus, who is your favorite YouTuber? 80 Dinson, that's a really good question. In all honesty, I like my videos the most. I'm just saying, man. I make my videos so that I enjoy them. So my favorite YouTube channel is the ShartimusPrime YouTube channel. It's the one I watch the most, and it's the one I'm most dedicated to. But after the ShartimusPrime YouTube channel, ooh, that's a tough one. God, it's a tough one to say because there are several channels that I really get excited about. But let me say, and I don't mean to offend anybody by not mentioning any other channels or anything, but I really have to commend Robo from the Foosh for at least the last year. He has really stepped up his game as far as the entertainment quality of his content. I look forward to his videos a lot. Not all of his jokes land with me, but I still really enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like there's not like I that's like one of the channels like I really get most excited for when I see a new post from the Foosh from Robo. So love Robo's videos. I think he's like really like done an exceptional job of like having a lot of fun and really you know, and really taking things further. You know what I mean? Chase, you cannot get a shout out. Oh, damn it, I messed it up. I did give you a shout out, didn't I? Just by saying your name, huh? Damn it. No, I'm just kidding. And then Jobby the Hong, I really like his content too. Like he really stands out a lot to me. I wish he could post a little bit more frequently, but he puts so much work into the editing and putting everything together. Time Warp Studios, you got to catch up, bro. I spent a lot of time talking about the next documentary. It's coming in December, and we're actually going to be working on some things in the Dork Room to help me prep for documentary part 5. So part 5 is coming in December. And then yeah, so I feel like I'm forgetting somebody right off the top of my head as far as like, you know, like favorites go. But yeah, man, I mean, to be honest with you, I make my content the way I want an action figure review to look. So if I'm watching anybody else's review, it's never going to satisfy me as much as the one that I made for myself. You know what I mean? It's like, imagine a customizer making a custom Marvel Legend figure, and they have the skills to make the custom action figure that they want to make, and then someone asks them, what is you know, like who would you say is the best customizer for that figure? It's like, you know, well, I like mine the most. Like, I made it the way I wanted it to be. Like, I couldn't think of somebody else who I did it the way I like it, you know? So it's kind of like that, you know, or it's just because it's my own personal preference, doing my own thing, my own way. Like I said, like with my bad jokes, like when I say bad jokes, like sometimes I say them just being selfish because I sometimes say some bad jokes knowing that I may be the only motherfucker laughing at that shit. But it's like, I got to do it for me, or else it's like, what the hell am I doing? You know what I mean? What about the guy who makes D Amazing's dioramas? I'm familiar with D Amazing, but not the guy who makes his dioramas. I don't know who that is. Is that Flash Thompson? I don't know. I don't know who it is that does all of those dioramas. But yeah, and Unparalleled Universe has been doing great stuff too. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's been doing a really good job. And then I really like what Unparalleled has been doing as far as the live streams a lot, though. I think he's been doing a really good job as far as, like, you know, community organizing and doing some really good stuff as far as, you know, his interviews and hanging out with people on those. I try to go to all of them. I know I don't go to every single one, but I try to go to a lot of, always try to make it to his live shows. Boog's channel has really come a long way too. Boog used to not post reviews regularly, and I remember egging him and just being like, dude, you gotta do reviews. You gotta post videos. This ACBA number 135 or whatever, that's not working, man. Like, you gotta have like reviews up. And after a while, he started doing it, and then his craft has gotten better and better. And I like that he has I like his sense of humor, and I like the way he uses the GIFs. Sometimes I get annoyed by him, but, you know, I mostly really appreciate the way he brings those GIFs in there, and I think his sense of humor is great. Just Jay Hernandez is doing a great job too. I love the music. It's not his. All of my music is mine. That's just the weird musician guy of me saying it. That's the only thing. It actually even has nothing to do with reviews, really. It's just that, you know, I'm a musician and you're using other people's music, you know, the whole time, which is like royalty-free stuff, and he has the right to do that or whatever. It doesn't really take anything away from the reviews. It's just a pet peeve of mine that I like to use all music. I almost, not every single time, but whenever you hear music on my channel, I made it. Like, I recorded that shit, or one of my friends co-wrote it with me. You know what I mean? So it's just a little personal rule for me to use my own original music as often as I can. But I mean, the way he mixes the music in with the visuals and the dope editing and everything is fantastic. I'm not trying to take any points away from him from that. I'm just bringing up my own personal pet peeve for my own channel. But yeah, it's dope. I think he's doing a great job too. yeah. So a lot of people are doing really good stuff. You know what I mean? So it's cool. I'm not naming every single person out there, obviously, but I'm just saying that Pia is Pixel Dan for Mattel is great. Do you think any DC multiverse figures will make your top 10 in January? Ooh, great question, Tom Bowling. God. Yeah. Very possibly so. Very possibly so with, well, I don't want to spoil it, but it's very possible. Yeah, there are at least, there's at least 2 of them that I'm thinking of right now, but I don't want to say. I don't want to give it all away. All right. Oh, no, chewing on ice. Who's asking about the Deadpool figures here? Let's scroll up here. Trash. Okay, so trash. Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. I'm rooting for Tyson, baby. I'm rooting for Tyson. I want him to do it. All right, so they're all in cases right now. Yeah, it's very sad, but I need to figure out. I think I'm going to tear down this bottom DTOF case and replace it with my movie figures, but I still like this case. There's some rearranging stuff that I have to do around this Dork room, and I don't have it all figured out right now, but I will figure it out eventually. Let's get to we're at 259 people hanging out in here, which isn't bad, but not fantastic, I gotta say. So let's get into getting some stuff up on here, getting some display stuff done. What do you say, huh? Because I am irked like crazy about the Avengers shelf looking like shit. Like, it really does look like my chat. So let's get up there. Let's get up there and here, let's unplug just for a moment. All right. So there's a lot of stuff all over the place that is not looking good. Just going to say it, just so you know. My Avengers shelf. Oh, wow. It was Sandman who'd fallen over in the middle of the night one night, and he's down. You can see I've added the new Spider-Woman right there. Julia Carpenter Spider-Woman is up there. So, yes, I need to get my new Falcon figure up there, replace the Toy Biz one. Pardon me. I kind of just, you can see some of the new X-Men villains scattered in here. You can see Nimrod. You can see the Hellfire Club figures kind of just falling a little bit. Caliban over there. I have Rogue in there. She's supposed to be my evil Rogue, my Brotherhood of Evil Mutants Rogue. And then we have freaking the Marvel Select Destroyer armor fell over, and a lot of guys came down. So a lot of stuff that needs to be cleaned up. This side needs to be touched up a bit, but it's always best to start at the top. And that's why I was saying that you might see some Shartimus butt shots here in a moment. So let's get to cleaning up this display a little bit. That's awesome. You have 1 million fans here in Jacksonville, Florida. All right. Awesome. Thank you, Florida. That's one of the states on my list, man. Because I've been to 37 states. I've visited 37 states. I've technically have been to Florida, but I was only there at the Miami airport because I was a layover flight to Costa Rica when I was a kid. We went to Costa Rica and Nicaragua. So I love that my parents did that for us, by the way. That is just incredible. I can't believe. I mean, to go to another country and then like have a whole bunch of family there and they all kind of look like you. Like, see this wide part of my nose? That's from Costa Rica. This part of my nose is from Malta, just in case you wanted to know. But in case you gave a shit. But yeah, the wide bulbousy part right here, puro tico. And my cousins and my uncles and my aunts is so funny when I went down there, and like we all have the whole same nose thing going on. So yeah, it's been dope. Hey, Nerd Zoic is here. How you doing, Nerd Zoic? He's been doing some good stuff over there. I've caught a few of his videos. Sup, all? Just stopping by to tell Shartimus his flying display is badass. Hey, thank you so much, Nerd Zoic. Right on, man. Thank you. Hey, Shartimus. And then says, hey, yo, Shartimus, what if Hasbro makes a Marvel Legends Deluxe Captain America Civil War Hawkeye figure? Deluxe Captain America Civil War Hawkeye. I mean, he had he was Captain America for like one issue. Wasn't it like one issue? Wasn't it like right? Wasn't he Captain America between Steve Rogers and Bucky? Is that right? Am I wrong? But I remember reading that and it was just super brief. I think it was like Steve, Clint, Bucky, like real fast like that. Show off some Black Series goodness. Hey, Shartimus, I've been on the Tron wondering if you have Jake, been on the Tron wondering if you have a Discord chat for us members. I just can't find it if there is one. I do not have one, but I want to set something up like that. That would be awesome for me to do. I would like to do that. I should prioritize doing that. The thing is that it's really difficult for me to come up with a consistent thing every week. And that's my biggest problem is consistency. I kind of like, I move off the edge of the seat of my pants. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Do you know what I'm doing tomorrow? I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, but it's basically like that. So not that I can't plan ahead. It's just that I don't like to. For certain things, I don't like to. I like the spontaneity and everything. But anyway, as far as scheduling goals go, is the Marvel Legends Evolution Wolverine Part 2 video done by the end of the day today. So sometime tonight, it will be available on the Tron, and then tomorrow it will be live for everybody. So that's what's going on. No, I meant an MCU Deluxe Civil War Hawkeye figure. Oh, well, why would it be deluxe? Like, what's going to come with it? Who's your favorite Batman? Oh man, I like the Flack, man. I'm loving the Flack. Like, that's one reason why, like, that's actually the main reason why I couldn't watch Justice League while I was working like a few weeks ago. I put it on and it's like when the Flack Batman's there, I'm like, I can't not watch it. Can't not watch it. What is the best Batman figure for a Marvel Legends display? There is no Batman for a Marvel Legends display. Let's just put it that way. No, bro, don't do it. Don't do it, man. For real. Because then you're going to have someone come over and you're going to want to show off your collection and just see that Batman there. And they're going to be like, what the hell are you doing, bro? You got your Batman in the Marvel Legend. You can't have the Batman in the Marvel Legend. So anyway, let's get on to best Batman figure might be the Mafex Batman figure right there. Might be that one. Might be. But we shall see. All right. When are you going to review the Metal Batman from your McFarlane man? Which Metal Batman are you referring to? I've reviewed many of the Metal Batmans. You want to get a closer shot of that? Someone wanted to see the Star Wars display. It looks like shit. But there's the Star Wars display for now. Looks awful, hasn't changed much, just looks worse. I am using the Mafex Boba Fett over there as opposed to the actual Black Series Boba Fett. I need to replace that Lando with the newer Lando with the better face. So I do not have a proper Mando setup, but I love the Mandalorian. No spoilers on the Mandalorian. I am caught up, but I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't seen it yet. Shartimus, what is a coffee stain? What is a coffee stain? There's no coffee stain on the action figures, but I do get coffee stains with my action figures. If that is what you are trying to say. If that's what you're trying to say. Oh, okay. Trying to get it rearranged over here so I can stand on the stool because I don't like standing on this chair. It's just a bad idea, man. You don't want to stand on the rickety chair. You know, I might fall down, or I might fall down on this one too. All right, here we go. Here we go. Mr. Wood says hi, Shart, and then hey, ShartimusPrime, could you make more Marvel Legends letdown stop motions, or when are you going to make more? Because those are so magnificent. I really need to finish that documentary, bro. So projects like that take a ridiculous amount of time, let's just say it's on hold until the next documentary comes out, because I am determined to finish that fucking documentary part 5 already. I want another documentary on my channel. You know what hurts the most is the look of disappointment from, well, I don't have to do it right now because of the COVID, but like at every meet and greet, every appearance I've had at conventions, I get asked about the documentary part 5 constantly, and I hate giving the answer like, oh, it's gonna be soon, I got a script for it and everything, it's gonna be soon, it's gonna be soon. So like my goal for 2021 is to possibly have another one the next year, like maybe at least one a year, or if I could, more than one a year. That would be amazing. All right, let's see if I can tackle this. So here we go. Here's the tricky part, is I have some figures here that, you know, this is kind of a bad angle, but I'm not trying to give you guys a full-on butt shot. That's why I'm trying to go from the side. So, because I save the butt shots for the Tron. No, I'm just kidding. No, nobody would pay for that. Actually, people would pay me to stop. That's what would happen. All right, so here we go. Did you guys know that while this She-Hulk figure is a Hasbro Marvel Legend, it was sculpted by Dave Cortez, who worked on Marvel Legends. And they did actually have some discrepancies about how this figure should come out. It was very sad to hear about. Kind of bummed me out to hear. I was like, oh, gosh. It's like, I wish that didn't happen. But anyway, I think this is still a dope figure. Still my favorite She-Hulk. So it's not like only because Dave did it. It's just because to me, it's still the best looking one. So there's that She-Hulk that needs to get up there. I have the Love Triangle Wolverine that I want to get up there, and that one's got to go. So I like to get the poses before I actually get them up there, because I feel like it's kind of a little bit more difficult to do that. So let's just make sure that he's posed properly on the posing table right here. He's going to be... Oh, that's the same exact pose the other one's in. Got to do something different. I can't have two Wolverine poses exactly the same. In the same Dork room. There we go. All right. So Wolverine with my Avengers. Wants to fall. Ankles don't move up so well. When ankles don't move up, you know, it's going to be... Man, you know, I wish I could make my own action figures. I think that would be super freaking cool. All right. And I think if I made action figures, I think they'd be dope. I don't know. Who knows? They might suck hella bad, though. Or they could be hella dope. Who knows? All right. And then here we have Mockingbird. All right, so she needs to get up there. I have all of these here on top. She's already more or less in the pose that she's going to need to be in. War Machine and Squirrel Girl is pretty much in the pose that she's going to be in when she's up there. So there we go. Don't fall over. Okay, she's more or less prepped. She's going to be towards the front, so I'm going to put her back over here. Then the and the squirrels are around. Now, freaking War Machine over here, this one's going to be tricky because he needs to get up on the wall, and I've never gotten this guy up on the wall before. And I attempted to get him up there, and he fell. Oh, or how did I get these? No, I actually did not. I don't think I actually did give it an honest try. Oh, see, this is always kind of scary. Okay, that's Carnage. All right, let's see here if I can find. And then I have a bunch of Spider-Man movie figures. Mary, this is frustrating because I have like the missile launcher effect right here, but I don't have the actual missile launcher on the figure. So that's weird. And then here's my own arm. There's Married Man's arm. He'd fallen over. So go ahead and pop that in on Married Man. I might get this haircut back. I may ditch the mohawk. I don't know. Thing before my hair goes fully gray, I might do it again. And then I'm just squeezing them back over there. And where are the pieces to? Where are the? Okay. Oh no. Great. It's gonna probably take me a minute to find all the pieces for the freaking. Oh, and I need to get my Cyborg figure back up here. See, I hate it when I do that. I use the Mafex Cyborg right here. So, all right, you guys are leaving like crazy. So here, I'm gonna get my ass back on camera over here and look for this thing. But here, let's see. This needs to get plugged in properly like that. So we'll see. But yeah. Losing my audience playing with all these toys on this toy channel. It's kind of weird. You guys weird me out. It's just a little bit weird. It's the way this fits on here is always a little bit weird too. But anyway, there we go. So there's Cyborg. And then it's like as soon as I get back on here, you see my face along with the figure. Then you guys come back. Here we go. All right. That'll have to work for right now. Hey, Shartimus, how did you like the Hot Toys Spider-Man 3? Dude, I mean, if you didn't see my review, you guys check it out. Because I spent a lot of time making it, so I'd like that to be the answer to your question. You know what I mean? It's like, imagine writing a whole essay on World War II, and then someone comes up to you, go like, so what do you think of World War II? It's like, shit, I just wrote a whole essay on it. Why don't you go read that? Oh, this came off right here. But I will say the black suit Spider-Man from Spider-Man 3 is definitely on my list of wants. But I will wait, I will have to wait. It's not a priority. I will tell you this. I would rather have a Razor Crest at this moment. I am so stoked on Mandalorian. I have not discussed it publicly, and I gotta have a moment with you guys here. Let's get back over here, okay? Let's have a little talk. Just the 234 of us, okay? Or 235 of us, because I gotta count myself. Look, I love Mandalorian. Now, when I first saw the Razor Crest HasLab, I thought not for me. I do have an adequate collection of 3 3/4 inch Star Wars. And keep in mind that I got into collecting with 3 3/4 inch Star Wars figures. That's where it started for me. So as far as my 3 3/4 inch, Marvel and Star Wars gets a pass. It took a long time for me to, kind of cave in to the Marvel 3 3/4 inch figures. But Sean, that's a loaded question, bro. You can't ask that. That's like a whole video to answer that. But Star Wars 3 3/4 inch, I still pick up now and then. And it's, I thought about it with the Razor Crest, and I thought, not for me. Not for me. I'm going to pass on that HasLab Razor Crest. Then they showed images of that Razor Crest colored. And I literally went, my jaw dropped, and I was like, oh no, it looks so badass. I didn't know it was going to get painted to look that dope. So, ooh, 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 timeout. I didn't know it was gonna look that badass, and so I dove in, and ever since my I have, if you were to have the opposite of buyer's remorse, that's what I'm going through, is the opposite of buyer's remorse. I am more and more stoked about that fucking Razor Crest every day. I can't wait to get my hands on that thing. I was watching the Hasbro video, them talking about it. It looks like it's going to be about this big. I could manage that. I have a spot in the garage where I'm thinking I could hang it from. And I'm thinking I could put some of my 6-inch figures on it. I know it's not 6-inch scale, but dude, I'm just really stoked for that Razor Crest. I think it's going to be so cool. I'm really, really stoked for it. So I haven't made what's really funny, pardon me, is that I haven't made a video talking about the Razor Crest. And aside from recently watching Hasbro's video talking about the prototype, I haven't really seen much about it. I haven't watched any other reviewers talk about it. I haven't, like, who else has like really made a video talking about the Razor Crest? I didn't see Pixel Dan talking about it. I didn't see Robo talk about it. Like, I haven't seen any people that I normally would consider Star Wars fans online talking about it. So it's just like I haven't. Yeah, dude. Like, outside hype hasn't really entered into the factor of me being hyped, which is weird because most of the time I get hyped by other reviewers or other collectors in some kind of way. But this is just all like Razor Crest. So hopefully the thing ends up being hella badass because I am hella stoked about it. I've been thinking about making a video talking about it, but I don't think you guys really care enough to see me talk about it. There's probably other things that you guys want to see me talk about. Ooh, I gotta watch the time, man. It's almost time for me to go. I got 20 more minutes. Here, and then I gotta bounce out. I gotta get to work on my Marvel Legends Evolution, or Glenn Webb's Marvel Evolution, Marvel Legends. I'm like changing the name, just slightly different. Marvel Legends Evolution, instead of him just having action figure Evolution, because he went all the way back to every single version of that particular character, which is just nuts, man. The amount of work that he put into those videos, you guys have no idea. I thought I had an idea, and then I started trying to do this shit, and then I'm like, holy shit. And for those of you that are pissed off about me doing it, I really take offense to that, because I thought about it a lot beforehand, and when it's time for me to die, because we all die, it's just a part of life. When it's my turn to go, I hope somebody I would be flattered by the idea of someone honoring me by doing, an honest, good try at some big time stop motion or documentary or something that I've done to carry on, something that I put a lot of heart into. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to do more than, I want to make good content, but it's like the evolution video is keeping Glenn alive in a way, isn't it? I'm putting his face in each one of them. It's not like I'm trying to make it sound like he wasn't a part of it, So anyway, the haters are dumb. Yeah, Sean, they are fucking dumb, aren't they? But they're big fans, though. That's the thing, is that the haters are big fans. It's so weird. Like, even the ones it's too funny because they always, like, especially if I come across one in person, they'll say something that makes me know that they've been watching my stuff. So it's like, well, you say you're a hater, but you're still watching my stuff. So is it really, you know what I mean? Is it really like it's fair to say, like, I genuinely hate the KKK. You know what I mean? Like, I hate them for everything they stand for. I've never once felt the need to go visit that kind of website. Think about the things that you genuinely don't like, that you genuinely wish never existed, right? Are you going on their websites and on their forums and watching them and stuff? No, you're not. I've never been on that kind of website before in my life, and I never will. So it's like, if you, those that really hate me, they're still watching me. So it's like, you don't really hate me that much. You just hate me today because you didn't get laid in a long time or whatever your problem is. It's your issues. You got issues. Jack has. Love you too, man. Love you too, man. And then the 20 people that just left. Well, you know what? I still love you guys, even though I just watched you leave the room. Hopefully you come back, though. Okay, I made a custom Joker figure out of a spare Marvel Legends parts. How dare you, bro? How dare you? They probably love to hate. I love to watch. Hey, thank you, Great Fox. There you go. Yeah, some people do love to hate. But you know what, man? Like, you don't know what people are going through. You just don't know where people's headspace is at. I got pissed off at another YouTuber yesterday because they spoiled Mandalorian, the latest episode of Mandalorian, in their thumbnail and their video. I got pissed, man. And I honestly believe that the guy wasn't trying to hurt anybody or trying to ruin things for anybody. I honestly don't think that they did it with a malicious intent. But the moment where I was at that moment of time, I hadn't gotten a lot of sleep. I had not gotten a lot of sleep, especially that day. It was one of those days. You ever have one of those mornings where you wake up at I think I was up at 5. You wake up at around 5 in the morning, and you don't need to be up till about 7. So you spend 5. I spent 5 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. trying to get myself to go back to sleep, because it's like I know I need sleep, so I'm trying to get myself back to sleep, but I wouldn't fall back asleep. So it's 6:30. I'm like, I'm up, whatever, fuck. So I go and do my day, work on the content and all that stuff. Getting hungry, getting cranky, you know what I mean? Hungry, cranky, tired, just getting through. Clock myself out, go to the kitchen. I was like, all right, whip up some leftovers from Turkey Day, and I'm gonna watch a YouTube video while I eat my lunch. And the first thing I see when I get on my phone was that freaking spoiler, and I was like, oh my god, I hate the world. I was so pissed. I mean, the dude changed the thumbnail, and there was a lot of other people that were really pissed off, and he apologized, and it's cool. But he didn't know that. He didn't know that's where my headspace was. How is he supposed to know I didn't get enough sleep and that I was just trying to get through the day like that? You don't know. You don't know what people are going through. So it's people that are haters, it's always have a little bit of sympathy, because it's for you to hate somebody or you express that much negativity for someone on the internet that you don't actually know, it's dude, you got to not be doing so well yourself, with my love Sagley Belmont. Goodbye. Have a good one. Diamond Select Juggernaut review changed my life. All right on, Jack. Roman Gamer says, do you know about the Fortnite Marvel event? What do you think about it? I saw somebody use a Venom skin in Fortnite. Interests me. What's your favorite figure? Doesn't just have to be Marvel Legends, anything. MP44 Optimus Prime. Boom. What does your wife think about you collecting figures? Well, you understand that this is what I do. So it's one of those things do you like to eat? Do you like to eat? Well, then you better like this collection. Do you like the lights? Do you like the heat? You know what I mean? It's I'm dad. This is my gig. This is how I support my family. So at this point, the way she looks at it is, I hope your ass knows what you're doing. You know what I mean? Your ass better know what you're doing. Because at this point, it's she knows I got to be responsible. I know I got to be responsible. So some things I have to say no to. A lot more than you would expect. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that I can't get. that I just accept it. It's okay. Like anybody else, I have a lot of figures I wish I could buy that I can't buy. Like, and I've actually been offered a couple of these figures where I'm like, thank you so much. I appreciate you wanting to give me that, but if you give me that, then I'm going to have to buy the other one that goes with that one, and then I have to get the other one to complete the team, and I can't go down that rabbit hole because I have to cap things at a certain point. So at this point, I've proven to be responsible enough to not let her worry, if that makes sense. So, can we see the X-Men display? Yes, you may. Yes, you may. That lighting sucks. Let's see if we go like that. Dim a little bit more. I don't know. What do you think? How's it looking? The webcam isn't the greatest, but it's doing its job. I dropped the other slide effect thing, and I'm not happy with that gambit pose and those effects. That's a little, it's got to change. I understand I did add the Archangel, so it's kind of like an angel transitioning into Archangel kind of deal. Kind of. Wish that I lined up a little bit better, but it is what it is. I'll touch it up. Storm needs her effects, and she's kind of facing the wrong way. Little details here. There's things that need to be touched up. I am liking that rogue pose like that, and then Sunfire needs to have some effects added to him, but that's pretty much the display. I did touch up this display right here, my Fantastic Four shelf / Cosmic Beings shelf. Silver Surfer fell down and knocked a lot of people over, so that's unfortunate. But I'm thinking of adding that fist, that Scorpion effect to Human Torch up over there. So maybe you could get a better look like that. You can see a bunch of fallen figures. Now this spot right here is weird because I need to keep this messed up so I can fit my camera on there for the documentary. So documentary part 5 is going to use a camera angle. So I have to actually put the camera on the shelf. Remember that one shot in part 4, where I'm rearranging the figures and I smell the figure? Like, I actually had to get the big ass DSLR into that space, which is not an easy task. And then, it's pretty sloppy over here, and there's the Marvel Select down there, and Spider-Man shelf is a mess. Yeah, there's a lot of parts of the dork room that do need to be touched up. That is damn sure. But almost knocked over my masterpiece collection. I should get rid of some of this stuff right here, but it does help with the camera sometimes. The G1 collection right here. I'm thinking about changing this up completely. I don't know. I'm thinking of replacing it with my War for Cybertron Siege collection. And then I've been changing things a bit right here with my movie Transformers. And then I have a couple of hot toys down there that need a proper home at the moment. I haven't even talked about these. I've been wanting to review them, but I have my Beast Wars down there because I can't let go of my Beast Wars. And this is my 4 Horsemen shelf right here. Oh, God, that Minotaur. God, it's so embarrassing. You ever know somebody where you just say the wrong thing always? No, you're not a social moron like me. Dude, look, I love the 4 Horsemen, but somehow I always say the wrong thing. I always seem to fuck that up. I was talking to Cornboy. Last time I saw Cornboy, we're talking about some of the new figures coming out, and I mentioned the Minotaur figures, and I was like, "Oh, would you ever re-release those?" And he's like, no, we're not going to re-release those. We actually did a re-release of one of them not that long ago. I was like, "Oh, you did?" I'm like, "Oh, wow." And then I'm like, "Oh, wow, too bad I missed out on that. Can't believe I let myself miss out on that." I was like, "Oh." The look on his face was kind of like, well, yeah, it's because you probably don't really like it. I kind of got that vibe. Figure. It was such a big deal for me. I even did a stop motion with it and everything, with him chasing Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. I did a review on it. I loved it. So that was, oh God. And then like when I met his wife at an event before that, I mistook her for somebody else, and I said I thought I'd met, didn't. That was embarrassing. Okay, it's lagging. What'd you do with figures that you don't like anymore? I'm actually going to be selling some figures coming soon. So I will be selling. A lot of you guys left because of the lag. I get it. Well, until that gets fixed, I'll probably just touch up my figures because I got about 10 minutes left here and then I have to go. I got that Venom poster when I went to the movie theater, when the night it came out. I was on top of that Venom. I was like, doesn't sound right, but yeah, I was at that movie theater opening night. Hey, did you ever rebuild the wall of sentiments? Oh my God, action figure expert, bringing the way back, way back, man. Oh, dude. No, I mean, the wife and kids are the living wall of sentiments now. But yeah, it's kind of funny. I forgot what reason I was going back. I think it was because I was working on my MP44 Optimus video, and I was going back to the MP4 video, and yeah, and I saw that wall of sentiments back there. I think I actually have some of the things from that wall still, though. I think there's like, especially like some of the Asian chicks from the wall. I think that's like in a box somewhere. I think so. That's pretty funny. You brought that up, man. That is hilarious. What you want, Obi-Wan? You're saying please in all caps, but I don't see a request. So it's like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. What's your top 5 Marvel Legends of this year? Would you guess I would make a whole video about that? Because if you were to guess that, you would guess right, and you would also have to wait. So there will be a video talking about that. You don't want me to spoil it for you, huh? Lunar? Huh? Or was it, that wasn't Lunar. That was Moataz. Motaz. Hey, I get it. War Machine. Oh, yes, my War Machine parts. Yeah, so getting War Machine up on the shelf. Well, you know what, man? It's kind of hard to work on the display because you guys fucking leave. So it's like I'm not trying to get people to leave. You know what I mean? If I wanted people to leave, there's all kinds of other things I would do. All kinds of other things. All kinds. All right, so like smiling creepily into the camera. That's one thing that'll get you to leave. You know, talking about Zatanna right over here and how much nylons are like a really good thing for society. You know, I think it's a really good thing for society. All right. I say when I mean society, I mean me. Yeah, dude, I'm actually really bummed out right now that I'm missing both parts to my War Machine right here, and I thought they're just down. See, I have this little section. I thought this was it, but it's not. And yeah, I keep thinking that. Oh, my Moon Knight needs to go up on my Avengers shelf. I want to get the new Moon Knight up there on the Avengers shelf. So, not really taking care of as much cleaning in here as I initially wanted, but that's really mostly because I think that's something that you guys don't really care for. So, I really wish I could at least put the War Machine figure up, you know? Very unfortunate, but holy crap. So, yeah, I will have to... God, where did it go? Where did it go? Where is it? All right, well, I'll have to come back here later and do that. Damn. I thought I like this whole time, I thought those parts were in one particular spot, but they were totally not in that spot. So That's extremely frustrating on this end. We gotta at least do, I'm gonna do at least some touching up all the way up there though, okay? So let's at least get something done that'll make me feel like something got accomplished. Maybe I can get Moon Knight. No, Moon Knight's gonna need some extra. Oof. Yeah, see, for Moon Knight, I would use a twisty tie around the neck and then tie him onto a peg. So let me go get a twisty tie. I have this bag of twisty ties right here. It's the same bag that I used back in the day, AFX, if you remember. And this one looks like a good one for Falcon. That one I may want to keep aside for Falcon. If I don't have one around Falcon already. No, I don't. Okay, let's see if we can get Falcon up there. That would actually... Okay. Sorry, Falcon's cutting the line. Can you even see? All right, you can see. All right. How tall would you think I am? Because I got to say, for the most part, when people meet me, they're surprised that I'm not as tall or taller than they thought, which is always humorous to me. Because I try to keep my talking videos at eye level as much as possible. So it's always kind of funny to me when I hear people say that, because I'm like, oh, I'm trying to make it look like I'm as tall as you. That's really what I'm. Oh no, I can't have him on display like this. He needs to have the wide open hands. Jeez. Okay, see, one step forward, one step back. Man, well, at least I'll put this. I'll put this around here so you guys can see that this already has a loop on it for the pin when I get it up on the ceiling, and then this is going to go around the waist like that. This is like the furthest thing from rocket science. And then just get a little twist. I'm going to twist that tie. Twist the tie right here. Who are you calling a soy boy? And I hate that term. It's such a douchey thing to say. Because it's like, soy boy to me means that any respect for women is anyone who respects women is a douchebag. And that, as somebody who's a father of 2 daughters, like, yo, you better be sleeping with dudes that are respectful towards women. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Like opening a door for a woman, like what? That's a soy boy, right? Isn't that dickhead mentality is, right? Like if you open a door for a woman, are you a soy boy? You're gonna be a solo boy, getting no damn pussy. That's for damn sure. You got to be respectful and treat him nice and everything. Come on. Solo boy. That's what you're going to be, is a solo boy all the time. Forever. If you don't change that attitude. That's the douche mentality. Yeah, it is so douchey. Now, like, what's funny is I say that, but like, I am the furthest thing from thinking that women should walk all over guys and take all their money and not be smart. Like, dude, my wife is like hella respectful, like when it comes to stuff like that and everything. Like she's the furthest thing from like, somebody who wants to take advantage of a dude. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm definitely against women that want to take advantage of guys like that. But, respecting women should not mean that you're a pussy. It should mean that you're getting pussy. You know what I mean? And you want to be the guy that gets it. You don't want to be the sad son of a bitch, who still doesn't know the smell and the warmth yet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you have to. I just put it out there front and center. It's not like it. The smell and the warmth, man. You're missing out on that. That's what. Catherine Hamilton, please. What she say? What are you saying please for, Catherine? Hey, Mick Mac, I'm not letting watch it on the on the F word, bro. Come on. Stop trying, dude. Gilbert Garcia. How about you go? How about you go, Gilbert? Go. You go. Okay. You get out. All right. Shart, you are my idol. Oh, Catherine. Very kind of you to say. Esteban Productions. The smell and the warmth. So I'm saying, man, you're going to be a solo boy. Yeah, you can call me soy boy all you want, but I'm not going to be a solo boy like your ass. All right. So, and when I say your ass, I'm talking to whoever says that. I'm not speaking to, the person whose comment I just read. Shartimus is a man. Forget the haters. But, oh, yeah, James. You got it. You got it. You know what's up, James. All right. Let's get that Sandman. You guys are likely to see figures fall over. All right. Here we go. All right. You might get a free butt shot in here, so I'll charge you guys afterwards, okay? Butt shots are not free on this channel, so expect everybody here to, to hook it up, because I'm hooking it up. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can get this. Whoa. Okay, this bothers me. I want this in here. Oh, God. Oh, this is scary as shit. Okay. Oh, Cap's shield is missing. Ah! All right. See, I wish I can get a camera like right there so that you could see. This is the absolute worst shot for anybody ever. Oh my God. I told you. Or it could be the best shot, but I mean, really, it is the worst shot. This is not a flattering position. Every roll and wrinkle standing out like crazy. But it's okay. Been exercising lately. We'll get there eventually, Russ. We'll get there eventually, bro. Just keep up the jog, and you'll get there, man. Okay. All right. Okay, yeah. Little falling. I'm falling. So, I mean, look. Oh, shit. Like when I'm talking about that soy boy thing or haters and all that. Look, I'm a confrontational guy. That's just my nature, man. And I've actually had people say things that are like rude YouTube comments, but I've gotten them in person. And I'm like, wow, I can't believe you just said that to me. And I'm like, this is like all in real life. And I'll say that back to them. Like, why would you say that to me? Like, well, you understand that's a mean thing to say. So I'm just kind of curious, like, why would you make it a point to say that? Are you trying to be mean to me right now? They go, no. I'm like, all right, well then, hey man, why don't you cool it next time? Like give it a couple of seconds of thought before you open your mouth, Oh, Thor is back here. Oh no, this could be really bad. Oh yeah. All right. It's coming along, Thor. Here we go, Thor. Please don't fall over again, dude, because Gotta fix me on there. Okay. I think he's good. Hulk, I'm gonna just leave Hulk right there. I like where he is. The Sandman is a really tough one, and you can't. Ah, you go. Jeez, dude, look what you're doing. Dude, look what you're doing. Keep your eye on the figures. Man, please. Love this Captain America. I wish I'd gotten a second one. I like it so much. I believe this was given to me by Graham from Minnesota. Thank you so much, Graham. Okay. All right, Hawkeye's in place. It's that frickin' Sandman figure that's really causing some serious problems. I was showing this collection off to the Hasbro guys after my last interview with them. I was showing them the collection a little bit, and it was funny that they saw the Sandman knocked over. And then one of them said, like, see, we need to get a human-sized Sandman. All right. Okay. The hip joints on here for the weight of all the stuff that he has is just really, really tough. It's really tough to get this at a point where, oh man, I'm so scared right now. Like, you don't even know. I really don't want this figure to fall. And he likes to fall. So, oh yes, my Hulk supposed to be up here. I'm gonna have her next to her cousin, and she's gonna lean against Hulk just a little bit. Okay. Then some of these other ones don't want to knock anything over, so I get a little scared. I wanted Red She-Hulk a little farther back. By the way, did you guys all see the oh, there goes Sandman. And the reason why I'm not using sticky tack is out of principle. It's just really that. You guys, there's one documentary where I had John say something like that sticky tack is for the most cowardice of Marvel Legends collectors or something like that. Oh no! Okay. Could have been worse. Could have been worse, man. Well, this is why. Because this is the scary. Okay. Oh, shite. Yeah. Put her right here. This is going to get bad. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, jeez. All right. Woof. Oh, man. I'm sweating over here. Scary. Okay. It's the Sandman, dude. This Sandman is fucking puta when it comes to fucking getting it to stand. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. And then She-Hulk, Red She-Hulk over here isn't that great at standing either. Okay, fixing Machine Man. You know what? I want to put Machine Man with Jocasta. I'm going to get Jocasta over here. Oh. Move Jocasta over here. And then we can get Wolvie over here amongst the other new X-Men. I'm going to sneak him right behind Daredevil. God damn it. This figure. She falls. Okay. You need to be fixed, chica. Oh, man. Brutal. Brutal. Oh, this guy's done. You're out. Hide user on the channel forever, real sus. Uh-oh. And Sandman just fell over. But he didn't knock anyone else down because no one else was around except for Red Hulk, and Red Hulk won't fall for Sandman. Trying to get him to lean on the back of the wall as much as possible. So I'm not really liking how that looks, but I'm just going to keep it that way because it seems to be working okay. All right. And then I left the gun for Black Widow somewhere, and I don't know where. But I really love using the Deadly Origin head sculpt on the one that came with the motorcycle. I think so. All right. There's a Wolverine right down over here. Damn. Anonymous user. What going on? And hey, at Shartimus, do you think Hasbro will release or remake Miles Morales comic book version? I would think they would do a video game version before they did a comic book version again. That would be my speculation. That we would see a video game version of Miles before we saw another comic version. So while I do think it's possible, I think it's more likely that we'll get. Oh, Rage is over here. Oh, perfect. Yes. Excuse me. Oh no, the ankle. I am not satisfied with all of these poses. They need to be. Jeez. Hard. And then Squirrel Girl over here. Ah, that's right. I wanted her with Luke Cage and Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones is kind of falling a little bit, but I could. I'm gonna try to get Squirrel Girl right here behind the two of them. Oh, that tail. That tail is a tricky one. She does look like Lorraine Sink to me, by the way. Did I mention that before? I think I did in my review. All right. Okay, that fell over. Okay. You have to do some reconstructing over here to get that. But hey, you know what? When you see the next collector documentary, it's most likely going to be the display you're watching me fix right here. So that'll be kind of cool. Kind of. Maybe. Or not. Let's see if I can get this Squirrel Girl up here without destroying this display. This is not where she was before. I'm making a mistake here. Ow, God. Oh, you know what? She used. I'm going to squeeze her. Let me give her a little bit more. Here we go. Here we go. Go this way. I gotta change her pose. This is just not working. Put Luke Cage right there for now. That tail is a thing to really be wary about. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now she's kind of like leaning. I do have her leaning against the Hulk, the Red Hulk anyway. And I think I'm okay with that because the tail is kind of unfair to work with. So, ow, this part of my ribs. Oof, feeling that. Okay. All right. That is going to work for me for now. I'm going to go work on my Marvel Legends Evolution Wolverine Part 2. But first, I will show you what I just worked on so you can see how this does look a little bit better now. Right? Right? You know, Shuri's falling over here. Ikachi Hernandez is falling over there. Moon Knight and War Machine still need to go up. Black Widow needs some guns. Hawkeye needs a bow and arrow, or at least a bow. Cap needs a shield. I mean, this is not anywhere near complete, but hey, it's coming along, right? So what you think? Pretty dope. Got to get my Falcon figure up there, so definitely not finished yet, but progress. Progress is the key. Moving forward. All right, I'm going to take 5 more questions, and then I am dipping out of here so I could get back to working on my evolution video. All right. Steve Goodwin. Are you related to Gordon Goodwin by any chance? I did love Whiplash. I had a director in college that was very mean, like J.K. Simmons' character, except he was not nearly as personal, and he was funny. So those two elements. But yes, I can play Whiplash the way Peter Erskine plays it, because he's not really doing like the hard part about that caravan is the solo. Like the solo is definitely the hardest part, but as far as the groove goes, it's a fairly standard songo, right? It's not too out there or anything. I believe the beat is dum bum 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 bum. So that's full Bayonne, right? 1 and of 2 and 4 repeated. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 bum 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 bum. The right, it's mostly a right left kind of pattern, but he's accenting the downbeat and going back and forth between the bell and the other part of the ride. Not a relative, but thanks. If you like big band music and you haven't listened to Gordon Goodwin, he's my favorite. Gordon Goodwin is my favorite composer, big band artist. What up, Mr. Joe Capone? You showed up right when I'm leaving. You showed up at the very end, but good to see you, Mr. Joe Capone. We got 2 of the originals that came through today. AFX was here. I'm a 49-year-old drummer collector. Oh, hell yeah, Steve. Right on. So, yeah, dude, you got to have the ears for the big band, man. Hell yeah. Gordon Goodwin, his drummer, you know Bernie Dressel? Are you familiar with Bernie Dressel? He played with the frickin' in the 90s. Fuck. His name, we're gonna rock this town, rock it inside out. He's the one who did that one. Shoot. Bob, not Bob Mincer. I can't remember the name. Jeez. But Bernie Dressel, if you're familiar with him already, you then you know who I'm talking about. But he was the drummer for Gordon Goodwin for a long time, and then he left, and then I'm not really so happy with the new drummer. And when Gordon Goodwin's big band came out here to play, I was so stoked to see them play, and then I was so disappointed in the other drummer that afterwards I went up to Gordon and I told him I told him I wasn't happy with the drumming, and he said, well, he's like, man, it was never my, he's like, I'm sorry you feel that way, but it was never my choice for Bernie to leave. And I was like, okay, fair enough. Drummers rule. I got to set up my kit. Hell yeah, you do zombie and onions. Okay, I'm almost done. All right, I'm 20 minutes past I said I was going to go. Favorite hero is Spider-Man. Favorite... Huh? Oh, bro. Thank you, Lord Evatron. Brian Setzer, she said it for me. Brian Setzer Orchestra. Charlita 1 must have told her the name because she could hear me trying to figure it out. And she told Emma to come over here and say Brian Setzer. The drummer from the Brian Setzer Orchestra is the guy who played drums for Gordon Goodwin. Hey, I drum and I collect as well. Hey, Riley Trudell. Yo, I'm subscribing. Hey, thanks so much, man. I should make a Facebook group if I used Facebook, but fuck Facebook in the ass. I hate Facebook. But dude, Brian, I would love to like have a action figure collector drummer, action figure collector / drummer group or something, but I don't like Facebook. I really don't. It's a moral thing. I think it's an awful space. Same thing with Twitter. I think those are awful places like to hang out. It somehow it brings in the worst of people. I don't get it, but like Facebook especially, people like love being at their most dickish. It's so weird. It's like the most malevolent, vile creeps like are at their worst on Facebook. It is cold in the Bay Area, Shartimus. You are damn straight about that, Anthony. I went for a jog earlier and it was chilly out there. But hey, look, I'm supposed to get out of here, and I really like hanging out with you guys, and it's always hard for me to leave. I sing for a metal band and a big collector too, from down under. Have you noticed every Hawkeye figure is left-handed? Yeah, I always thought that was kind of weird. Even though, well, you're right-handed if you're shooting like this, but yeah, my Hawkeye figure is left-handed. What is the deal with that? But hey, props for metal singing. I don't know how you guys do that. I know it's from down here. I used to work at the warehouse. Dude, I used to work at the warehouse with a metal drummer that was also a singer. And he was always practicing his growls, like all the time. Like he was just always practicing. I can't do it. He's like, no, bro, it's got to come from down here, man. It's all got to be like, I can't do it. You know what I mean? But much respect. Holy shit, that's not easy for me to do. So I gotta commend it. What is your favorite Gotham Diamond Select figure? I remember saying from the reviews. I don't know. I thought the cat one was really good. I thought that one had like the most articulation and everything, right? What is your favorite, or the Selena figure? Hero and villain. Spider-Man's my favorite hero, and my favorite villain is the Joker. The Joker. All right, you guys. What is your favorite Hot Toys? That's that's probably one of the Spider-Mans. We'll see. Or no, it might be the Hulk. Now I think about it. Yeah, probably Avengers Hulk. But anyway, all right. Sorry, can't take any more questions, you guys. That's it. Thanks so much for watching. Favorite Toy Biz Marvel Legend is the Sentinel. And thanks so much for hanging out. Favorite MP Transformers, Mr. Joe Capone. I gotta say right now at the moment, I'm giving it to MP44 Prime. I know it's super expensive, but I think it's badass. I really do. In South San Francisco, it is 55 degrees. Dude, we live like 15 minutes apart. Yeah, it's for us, 55 degrees is freaking freezing. Okay. Dude, I feel it in my knees, man. All right. Anyway, I gotta go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I could literally, Mr. Joe Capone, an action figure expert, knows that I could literally hang out on a live stream all day. Like, and I don't mean just like 7 hours, not like the 7 measly hours I did for the San Diego Comic-Con or the ShartCon event I did earlier this year. Like, Century, you guys remember, Mr. Mad Gus, he remembers the blog TV days. I could stay on a live stream for like 48 hours, bro. I could 48 hours hang out and talk. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much. No more questions. About to leave. Really appreciate you hanging out. Thank you. Had a lot of fun today. Hope you had fun as well. I try to have as much. I hope you guys have fun here. So come back next time. Stay tuned. Tomorrow I will have the Marvel Legends Evolution Wolverine video, and I'm very excited about that. So check it out, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Awkward moment of shutting down the live stream.